Hey guys, so today I got a question from one of the girls on Strong Prison Lives, and she was asking for some ideas for for postcards and stuff to send in the mail to be unique instead of just sending cards from the store or the same kind of letters over and over again. So I decided I put together a few ideas to see if I can help. So the first thing I thought of was okay, so we always hear about these like cheesy, old school like love letter type of things where a lot of times everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, how cheesy!" But you have to remember in these situations, cheesy is kind of like good, and they look forward to that because it's all you have. So I put on my brightest and best hot pink lipstick just to show you like these silly little things, like where you kiss the paper and write and kiss the envelope and just make sure that's dry so you can get it. They love that kind of stuff. Or even like if you take your, I don't know, sometimes I take my favorite, this is my favorite perfume, and it's the one that I usually wear, and he knows, and I just spray the paper in the envelope with that. That's always something fun and extra to do. And like I said, these are things that people often think are cheesy and back in the day would make fun of, but who cares? Like I other things I thought of, they have those boards in there that a lot of times they're allowed to hang stuff up on. So I always think what I can send him to hang up on there. One of my friends and I once went to Target because right when you first go into Target, there's a like a dollar section. Usually you can buy like scrapbook stuff there. So I bought that kind of stuff for $1. Like I've gotten like stickers. I've gotten cute little like sayings you could put on pictures. I've gotten Hey guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Literally every single person in my house was yelling my name at the same time because sometimes they're incompetent and can't do anything without me. But anyway, so like I was saying, Target is great because they have this in the front when you walk in the dollar section. Often they have like, especially around holidays like Valentine's Day, probably right now with Easter coming up and even like St. Patrick's Day stuff. Um, they have all kinds of fun stuff like stickers, papers with fun like I got like a little sticky pad with like hearts all over it one time around Valentine's Day, and then I got one with like little birds that are kissing, like love birds, and they're stickies. And so like every time I send him like papers or cards or anything like that, I leave sticky notes in them, and that's fun. They don't get taken. Um, what else they have there? All kinds of scrapbook stuff. So they have scrapbook paper and that kind of stuff. So you could even like get construction paper or even just regular paper and like cut out shapes and like fun like stuff out of magazines and stuff, and you can glue that on there. And unless like we had some problems at the penitentiary, they wouldn't accept that. A lot of times they he got a reject notice for that. But I think it's like the lower levels and like the counties and the states. Usually they'll accept those, but you only know unless that if you try it. So that's an idea. Also, one time I did, this was like the most fun thing I ever did for him. I did Face in a Hole, which is a website. I'll put a link to it below, but I always joke with him because I used to do fitness modeling, and he's like really into fitness and exercising and abs and all that kind of stuff. So I found like a magazine cover, because one of my jokes is that one day when he comes home, we'll be the fitness couple and we'll be on the cover of a magazine. It's just a joke. So I found like, I think it's like Health and Fitness or something like that, and it was like a face in a hole. So I literally put like a picture of his face in the hole on like the body and me and blah blah blah. And he said as he was looking through, he was laughing hysterical. So, and it's free to use it, and then you just print it out like anything else. So even if you don't have your own printer and you go to like Kinko's or something, what is it, like a couple cents to print? So that's really cheap, really fun thing to do. Like you can, there's all kinds of fun stuff like you can put. Like one time somebody sent, one of Adam's friends sent him one of him like walking on water, and it's like he loves these things. Or like one of a whole entire family at Christmas, and they like cropped his face into it. And you don't need to know Photoshop or anything like that. It's basically like drag and drop, right? And then you can like turn it. Like if you ever play with Elf yourself at Christmas time, like that kind of thing, it's super easy. Like dummies can use it. So you'll totally be fine with that. It's so fun. Another thing I like to do is clip things and cut things out of newspapers and magazines, and you can make stuff like that. That's always fun. Let's see, what else is there? I made a little list because I'm trying to think of fun stuff for you. You can write him a poem, which sounds cheesy, but sometimes I've done that and I've actually said like this is really cheesy, but who cares? It's fun. It's something that he would like, and it's free. You could write him a song. I know one of the best gifts that Adam has ever given me, ever, was the first Christmas we were together. He wrote me a song, and it was so thoughtful and so sweet. It almost reminded. And one time for Valentine's Day, I remember I gave him. I wrote out an encounter of like how I felt the very first time I ever went to visit and what was going through my mind, or what I felt like the day I met him, what was going through my mind, or from my version inside my head, because it's often you don't tell them those kind of things. So you could do that. That could be fun, and you just literally write a story. It's as simple as that, and this is what I felt, and this is what I thought, and this is how you look to me, and then he gets to read that, and it's like, wow, it's like a look inside of your head. That's a lot of fun, and of course, that's a free option. You can write him a story as far as anything. You can write him, what it's going to be like the first day you get home, and if you want, I've never. Oh, and then if you have any kids in your life, like I have nieces and nephews, a lot of times I'll have them draw pictures and like write like little cards, because that's so adorable and it's cute, and they don't see stuff from little kids. But even if you don't have little kids, like even if you don't draw or do anything like that, like you can try, and that's fun to send, even though it's silly sometimes, but who cares? So like one time, Adam was in lockdown for like, I think like close to a month back when he was in the pen. Like it was a ridiculous amount of time. So he said that he'd never drawn, but he was so bored at points, so he tried, and he like, it wasn't even that bad, and he wound up sending me this picture that he drew. He's probably laying in his bed and like drew a picture of what he was looking at, which just happened to be it's fun. But like that's kind of fun because it's just something different, and like you're opening up and you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Like even if you don't draw, you draw him these pictures. I did that once for him. I didn't try to do anything like crazy or great, but I drew like stick figure-ish type stuff. Silly, but who cares? Or you could even do like cutouts, like when you were a little kid in school, like snowflakes and like those kind of fun things. Like who cares? Like you can do letters and cut out things, and who cares? It's literally just get creative, use your imagination, pull out your inner child, and have fun, because any single thing I'm telling you that you send, he is going to love, because it's from you. Um, and then a lot of things that I do have to do with pictures. So um, it's really cheap. Often I use Walgreens.com because it's literally, I think, 11 cents or 19 cents to print up pictures. And you could either get them shipped directly to you. I think that's even cheaper, but it just takes a little bit longer. Or if there's a Walgreens near you, you can go right to the store and get them done in an hour, and it's like 11 cents. So, and they always have coupons online if you just Google it. So a lot of times I do a lot of fun stuff with pictures. Either you can use Picasa or one of those like photo editing websites that you can like edit your own photos, and like I did. I'll put the picture in here, but I have it on Strong Prison Lives, and I believe I have it on my Facebook page as well. But like I did some photo editing, and I added words to like an image of me. You can send him an image of you guys. You can send him, you can photo document things. Like in one of my blogs below, I threw him a birthday party one year, and I just photo documented. I just took pictures of the whole entire thing. If you have access to a camera or even like a camera phone, you could do that. And if you don't have a computer to upload them to, you can literally go right to the drugstore. I know you can do it at Walmart. I know you can do it at Kmart. Walgreens, like I said, you can do it at CVS. Kinko's, which might be a little bit more expensive. Any of those places literally have like the kiosks that you could do it all yourself, and you can plug your camera or your phone or whatever right in there if you don't have the computer to use. And it's pretty cheap. So I did a lot of that. Like a lot of times I'll do like maybe he can get 25 pictures at a time. So I'll do like 10 or 20 pictures, and I'll number them, and I'll write funny things on the back, and I'll even do funny things. Like he loves yoga. So like one time I did myself in like yoga poses, like being stupid. So anything like that. The only thing that I wouldn't suggest, because I've done it, is I sent pictures of like, I'm Italian, and I had a big family dinner one time on Christmas, and I was like, you are going to love this. You've got to see all this food. And he was like, what a tease. Why are you sending me pictures of lasagna that I can't eat? It's kind of a tease. So maybe don't do that. But what else could you do? Oh, I've done stuff like I've gone to the dollar store and I've bought like markers and like fun gel, like pens with the gel on the inside. So you're just taking paper and pen that doesn't cost anything. You could spend a couple dollars on like the fun gels and all the different colors, and you could just write with those. Oh, another time I sent him one year on Christmas. I was trying to do 12 different things for the 12 days of Christmas. So I found this website. I'm going to try to relocate the link and post it below. But I sent him, there was like these quotes of all like, I love you this much because da da da. And it was like, you know, any kind of quotes are always good. Just Google things like love quotes or relationship quotes or, you know, I will be with you forever quotes or that kind of thing. Song lyrics are always great. And they don't require much thinking. Just remember, just like I said, get in touch with your inner child and have fun because anything, 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 anything you send, he's gonna like. And you know, if you can splurge a couple dollars and send pictures of yourself, I know he's gonna love. Even like fun things like, oh, how could I have forgotten this? So one time I got like a T-shirt and his thing is like we're always like really optimistic and positive. So I found this T-shirt that said stay positive, and I did like this whole photo shoot of myself in it, and I made him a calendar. Just remember, if you do that, and that was like a couple dollars at Walgreens, but if you do that, make sure that you only send them, like, it's got to be sent directly from them, and it's got to be like the flip kind. It could only be 12 by 12. It can't be any more than that. A really, really cheap way to do it is you upload the pictures online. You go to, like, I think it's calendars.com or something like that. You impose your picture on there. You print it right from there. You don't even have to go to Walgreens or anything. It's black and white unless you have access to a color printer, which I think you can get at, like, Kinko's, Walmart, all that stuff too. But, or like Staples or Office Max, anything like that. That's a really cheap way to do it. It's like, my friend used to do it, and she would send him, like, once a month, like, just that calendar. So that's something that's mail he gets every month, and you put things on there, like any kind of birthday he needs to remember, like his mom, your mom, you know, my birthday, that's a big one. Anything like that. But also, like, if you visit him, you could put like your visits on there, like really cute stuff. So that's a great one I forgot about. And like I said, that's a piece of mail every month. And then she would take like themed pictures of herself. So, like, you know, yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, so we would go out and she would get something green, and we would do like a little photo shoot, and she would take the best pictures of that, and then she would put them on this little online collage. I'm almost positive it's calendars.com, but if you just Google like monthly calendar, you'll find it. And then she would print it off at, I think she would go to Office Max or Staples, and right there you got a piece of mail that he's gonna love because it's got your picture on it, and you like reminded him of all these fun dates, and that's a great one. Another one too is like you could do like fun things on the envelopes. Like I used to go sticker crazy and sticker happy. Some places you're allowed, some places you're not, but I'm sure like most places like counties probably you can. And I would just get like stickers at like I think I would get mine at Walmart, but anywhere like the dollar store, Walmart, Target, and you could just go sticker happy because it's like 99 cents for like a pack of like sheets. And even like another fun thing I did was like I would take like a whole bunch of pictures, and then I would get those scrapbook pictures, or I mean stickers, or like just like stickers that have like sayings on them with like the little bubble things that come out of your mouth. And that's a fun one because you could have like a whole conversation, which is like hysterical. Like these kind of things they love and they laugh. And like I remember he would show all of his friends, and like I would get these funny like emails and like cards back from people that are like, you are hysterical. So that's always fun. I guess that's it. So have fun with it. I would love to know what you decide. Please, if you feel like it, comment below and let me know. Or even if you have access to a camera and can take pictures and post them, I would love, love, love to see what you come up with, because we could all share our ideas with each other. And sometimes if you just look around, like one time I even Googled like uh, card to send, or what to send to a boyfriend in jail, and I think that like some of it was like really cheesy, but some of it, you never know, you could find some cute stuff. And also maybe we could start a vlog and give other people ideas to send, because you run out of stuff to do for like birthdays and holidays and that kind of thing. So I'd love to know what you come up with, and I hope this helped. Let me know if you want more. I'll keep thinking, and I'll even ask him, you know, what other guys have gotten in there. So you have a great day. I hope I helped, and I will see you in the next video. Also, that was great, 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 and I appreciate getting that question, because these are things that I love to comment about and I love to help you. So please feel free to keep adding your questions and letting me know, and I'll make videos out of those questions, and hopefully I can help you. So you guys have a great day, and once again, I will say it over and over again, I will see you in the next video.